Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief walking into the office without a cap. I completely forgot. I'm sure the cap will come to me, hopefully, in some time. Let me close the door so it's not too loud. Greetings. Sorry, I was just having a meeting in my dining and now I'm here. Let me sit down and officially welcome everyone. Okay? So, myself, Ashira, QNet official, Rita in the house, Parishan, Zahra, Azmamar, Hawal, Parishan, again, Igu Bulmo, Samira, how are you? Siamak, how are you, my warrior? Manu Srinat, Ausaf Rafiq, Carla, apa kabar? Ana underscore KZ999, Privyet. Vicky Ras, happy you're home and healthy. Alright, Iyakat Hussein, Manish Shiny, the V official, Loreen in the house, Jeremy, DNJ, Ayushi, VGR, how are you, Apu? Rejoy, Komusta, Venki, the Seeker, John, Wanakam, Manju, Manu Srinat, Manama Jean, again, Usha, VP underscore Anna KZ, Privyet Kandela, Agatha, what's up Agatha, I was just talking to you, Hawal, Priyan Kavani, Praful, Phoenix, Dask, Parishan, Jigar again, Zulu, my warrior from Singapore, Prabhuch, Kiran the Sunshine, okay, Jebastin, Achin Twach Chowdhury, okay, Brijesh, how are you, Apu? The one and only V partner, Brijesh in the house. And Tanim Nazir, Narayanda official, Ram Prasad, David Sharma in the house, V partner. Alright, and greetings to everyone. Where's Sati? Okay. Greetings. Shout out to Suresh, Irish, Claire, everyone else who's generally Rasha, who's generally online and logging on and watching me on my Insta live. So firstly, Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Privyet, Kak Dela to all the Russians speaking amazing downlines of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay around the world. Bonjour, je t'aime to everyone who speaks French around the world. Salam to my Iranian brothers and sisters in Iran and all over the world. Merhaba, QNet Promison. Alright, Vigets, hola, buongiorno, QN Europe, the future is Europe, guys. Okay, hola, South America. Alright, greetings to everyone in America, Canada. Alright, konnichiwa, Japan, we are coming Japan. Ni hao, China, ni hao, Hong Kong, apa kabar? Indonesia and Malaysia, apa kabar? Singapore, how you doing? Australia, good day, mate. Sri Lanka, Wanakam Aibawan, Awarjana GLL, that's Awarjana, Namaste, Komusta, QNet Philippines, Xin Chao, Vietnam, Minglawa, Myanmar, alright, Wanakam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sat Sri Akal to everyone in India, QNet India, alright, greetings to all of you guys. Firstly, before I start, I want to convey my love, my prayers, especially for me and my family, to everyone who's been affected by the typhoon in Sri Lanka, Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, and a few other countries that's been impacted badly by the typhoon. Malaysia, we didn't get that much impact, but the other countries very bad. I'm praying for your families. I'm praying for your safety. I'm praying that you guys recover from this very, very drastic typhoon that spread over Southeast Asia. I pray for the lives lost in Hong Kong due to a very sad fire that happened in 3 buildings in Hong Kong. It's very sad, right? Children, we lost children, we lost adults. It's been a very sad couple of weeks. And I just want to convey my love and prayers to everyone affected. All right, for me, my family, all right, to all of you guys. Okay, so when you see something happening, guys, and you can't do much about it, say a prayer for them. Say a prayer for the lives impacted. Say a prayer for those who are recovering from that situation. The least you can do to take that few minutes to think about those who are less fortunate than us. Always recognize that. Always be grateful for where you are. Because I saw this quote on social media. There are people dying to be where you are in life. No matter what you're eating, where you are living, there's somebody dying to be in your shoes. So whenever you celebrate buying a new car, buying a new house, having a good meal, having a shelter over your head, first thing you do is give thanks to Him, because nothing happens without God. Give thanks to your downlines, your family, and everyone who supported you to get what you have, and to pray for those who are less fortunate than you. And as much as I want you to celebrate your success, don't allow it to drive you to arrogance. All right? Don't let your ego believe the hype. Okay? You understand? So quell your ego. Celebrate your success. But also acknowledge there are people less fortunate around the world. Are you guys with me? This is very important. Okay? My Insta live today is about this message that somebody shared with me some time ago. All right? And it is about building. Everyone today is talking about building a team, building a future, building wealth, building a legacy, building everything. All right? And if you really understand the meaning of the word building, all right, in the olden days, we used to not say developer or conglomerate. We used to say builders. I still think in some Asian countries, we say he's a builder. All right? That means a reference to the guy who builds buildings. You understand? We said that's a builder. This is a builder, especially in India. Everyone is a builder. Okay? And I realize that building is a skill. All right? It's an attitude. It's about having the vision. Now, all of you, ultimately, what you're trying to do with the industry of network marketing, with your partners, your downlines, your uplines, what you're trying to do is to build a better life for yourself and for others. All right? And this requires certain attitudes that require you to think. Okay? Firstly, all right, everyone who wants to build a better life will have to have the ability to take some risk. Okay? And let me explain why. I think everyone who becomes a full-time networker, quits their job and becomes a full-time networker, you are taking a risk. You are getting out of your comfort zone. All right? Lady Sarah, I'm saying your name. You are taking a risk. You are getting out of your comfort zone. And I'm sorry, without taking risk, you will not make it. Without letting go of something, you will not reach the other end. You understand? Every level of success that you want to see in your life, that anyone wants to see in their life, you have to reach a point in your life where you're willing to take a risk. You cannot remain in your comfort zone. You cannot remain in the safety of your home. All right? You cannot stay on your bed and lie down and sing Kumbaya and think that you're going to rule the world one day. Do you understand? You cannot achieve any form of greatness in life without taking the risk. And the ultimate risk I'm telling you about is not about selling your house and putting all your money on a casino table. You understand? Please, I don't believe in gambling. All right? But what risk I'm talking about is letting go of your comfort zone. Letting go of this false sense of security that you think you have. I'm sorry to tell you this, but anyone to achieve any form of greatness will have to let go of their comfort zone, will have to let go of the predictability that they live in. And this includes somebody who's maxing out. Because if you're maxing out one tracking center and you want to max out 2 tracking centers, You have to get out of your one tracking center max out to build a new organization and start bringing in new signups to pay you for the second tracking center. Are you guys with me? All right. You cannot, Lata Arul, I see your name. All right. You cannot achieve any form of greatness without stepping off and jumping off. You understand? You know, this bungee jumping, which I did long time ago, I believe. Long time ago. It's the scariest thing to do. Even if there's a rope tied to your leg. And you think they're all like, you know, chasing some adrenaline rush. I believe that taking a leap of faith, even with a bungee jump, requires you to take risk. You understand? Now, what you fail to understand is that if you don't take this risk of being a full-time entrepreneur, of being a full-time networker, of building your network and letting go of the sense of security of a job or a monthly salary or something like that, if you are not willing to take that risk of taking that leap of faith, all right, you will never grow. So even the guy who jumps off from the bungee jump, all right, basically takes a risk. Many things can go wrong. He can drop dead, as you know. Okay, the rope can snap. Many things can happen. All right. I believe that everybody fails to understand that without risk, Krishnan, I see you. Krishan, I see you. All right. Comedy, I see you. All right. You cannot achieve greatness. Remember this. Okay. So the first thing you have to understand, that the first risk you took in your journey of life was to start your journey as an entrepreneur with us in this great industry called network marketing. That's the first risk you took. But to be fair, it wasn't really a risk because you bought some products, all right, and you anticipated success. You didn't quit your job on the spot. You didn't sell your house. You didn't give up everything to become a networker. You understand? All right. Okay. The way sheet moves. Okay. I see your name, bro. You didn't give up that much. And I'm being very honest. I don't think anyone made a tremendous, great sacrifice to become a networker. Do you understand? They bought a product. 1,000 BV, 3,000 BV, 5,000 BV. You understand? Like Dato Sri Vijay told me 1,000 times. What is $2,000 today? All right. I see you guys. I see you. KX02 from Nights. I see you guys. All right. You have not taken that risk. You are still in that comfort zone. The only thing you did was to separate yourself from a bit of money. And that money is not big enough to be considered a risk. You understand? It is not big. Tanzania, I see you guys. It's not big enough to be considered a risk. What? $3,000? What are you talking about? $3,000 today. Kids can spend $3,000 in a month. You understand? Movies cost $20 to go and watch in some parts of the world. A good lunch costs $10. So what is $3,000? So did you take the greatest risk of your life to become a networker, to become an entrepreneur? No. And that's the problem. The problem is that you did not take a risk big enough to keep you awake at night. You didn't take a risk big enough that kept your heart pumping. You understand? So after buying a product, 3,000 BV, 1,000 BV, 5,000 BV, 7,000 BV, 10,000, I don't care. Okay? You bought a product. That night you slept like a baby. Because as far as you're concerned, you bought a product. Do you understand? But there are people who give up everything they have to start a journey. There are people who move to a brand new country, uproot their whole family, and move to a brand new country with no certainty. All right? That's a risk. There are people who started business with sacrificing everything they own. Do you understand? Sold their house, sold their soul to start a restaurant, start a pani puri shop, start something. You understand? And those people don't sleep at night. So my question is this. How many people you think signed up in QNet and couldn't sleep that night because they felt that they took the biggest risk of their life to become an entrepreneur in network marketing. The risk is not big enough. The sacrifice is not big enough. And this is the problem in network marketing. So let me give you an example. If signing up in QNet required you to buy a product for $250,000, let's do this experiment. All right? If signing up in QNet required you to buy a product for $250,000 and you didn't have the money, and you sold your ancestors' home, you sold every piece of jewelry you had, you almost sold your kidney to become part of the entrepreneurship journey in this industry called social enterprise or network marketing or social entrepreneurship. Be honest, can you sleep that night? If you sold your house to sign up, if you took all the money you ever owned in your life, all right, maxed out every credit card, sold your car, sold your bike, sold your cow, sold your goat, sold your land, sold your house, sold your mother-in-law. I'm just kidding. Don't sell your mother-in-law. All right? Could you sleep on the first night after signing up? No, you won't be able to. The problem with network marketing is, even though it is the best business in the world, all right, it is also a business that doesn't keep you awake at night after you sign up. Yamba Thomas and Ghana, of course. I love Ghana. It doesn't keep you awake at night. And what doesn't keep you awake at night means you're not going to give 100%. You're still in the comfort zone. So if you guys really want to build a successful network, if you guys really want to build a successful journey of your life, leave a legacy, achieve greatness, become the best version of yourself, like Dato Sri Vijay says, all right, you got to take bigger risk. Do you understand? So I'm not telling you to become full-time, but I believe choosing to become full-time makes you cross a line in your mind. I'm not telling you to pack your bags and move to Dubai or New York or London or Malaysia, but sometimes packing your whole family and moving to a new country and buying a property and starting a new life creates a click. And my greatest challenge as your upline is to get people to understand that the only way to achieve success is to leave behind your comfort zone. Leave behind this concept of a safety net. I believe that nobody performs to the highest level in their life because they always have a safety net. They have a safety net of a job. They have a safety net of going back to their parents' house and having free food. They have so many levels of a safety net that they will never truly, all right, raise the bar higher. Do you understand? And I think that's a problem. I think that's the number one problem of our industry. Our industry will never be considered a great sacrifice for you to be part of. Our industry is accessible. Our industry is not demanding. Our industry basically doesn't tell you to do anything besides buy a product. All right? And find two. Krishna, I see you. Find two. Our industry doesn't ask you to do anything. Our industry doesn't keep you awake at night. Our industry doesn't create positive fear. Our industry doesn't force you out of your comfort zone. And that's the reason why many people do not succeed in our industry to the highest level. But everyone who succeeds at the highest level, if you go back and look at them, they made great sacrifices. If I look at Sachin, Brijesh, you know, all right, they all went and increased the size of their dreams and fish tank by moving from humble locations in India to the most expensive city in the world, Dubai. You understand that I gave up everything I own to sign up with no backup plan of a job or anything to sustain myself. That means if I did not succeed in this business, technically I had nothing. I had no food. I had no money to give my mom. Nothing. Do you understand? All right. I had nothing to give. So the reason why you're struggling to see success, the reason why most people struggle to see success, the reason why most people don't stay up at night thinking about their journey as an entrepreneur in network marketing is because it was not the biggest risk they took in their life. You understand? They still have Cameroon. I love you guys. You still have that safety net. You still have that comfort zone that you are stuck in. Do you understand? And the only way for you to succeed is to leave your comfort zone. So today on this Insta Live, alright, if you are feeling anything today, my question to you is, and be honest with me, and do some introspection. You don't have to be honest with me, be honest with yourself. Alright? Are you still in a comfort zone? And how would you know that you are in a comfort zone? Number one, it's easy for you to go to sleep. I haven't slept for 27 years. It's easy for you to go to sleep. Number two, alright, you treat this journey not as a do or die mentality, but let's see what happens mentality. Do you understand? That's why sometimes I tell Amril, the QNet CEO, let's create a $250,000 product. You understand? Alright, less people will participate, I guess. Alright, but nobody will ever switch off. If this was a $250,000 product that you had to purchase to start your journey as a networker with us. Okay, Sharif, I see you, my brother. You understand? Think about it for 1 minute. If this was a $250,000 product you bought, I don't know what product it could be. It could be a vacation club membership for the next 200 years maybe. You understand? Or a club membership which includes a visit to the moon. I don't know. Alright? If this was $250,000 US to partake and buy a product and partake on the journey of social entrepreneurship or network marketing, be honest with me. Would you switch off? Nope. Could you sleep at night? Nope. Do I have to remind you of rule 3? Nope. You will do it automatically. Would you focus on presentation? Yes, like a maniac, like a psychomaniac. Alright, would you pre-qualify people before presenting? No, you will present to everyone. Will you sound passionate when you do your presentation? Yes. Will the prospect see the fire in your eyes? Yes. Alright, will you come back home after a sign up and celebrate like a maniac? Yes. Alright. Okay, Manoj, I see you. You understand or not? So that's the problem. The problem with all of you, and I'm saying this with love because your chief loves you. You are still in your comfort zone. You haven't truly left your comfort zone to start your journey with us. You haven't truly left your comfort zone to go to your next destination. And until you don't let go of your comfort zone, you're stuck. You cannot move forward. This hand is reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching and reaching, and you can't reach because this hand is still stuck here in the comfort zone. And only if you let go of your comfort zone, which is taking a big risk because you may not reach the other end and you could end up floating in space forever and be a nobody for the rest of your life. Possible. True? Possible? Yes. 100% possible. So, what's slowing you down? What's keeping you stuck? Is that in your own way, not in a lazy way, in your own way, you are in a comfort zone. And as long as you remain in a comfort zone, you will never succeed in this business. Are you guys with me, not? So if you want to know what it takes, alright, to become successful, what I did, what Arun did, what Atli did, what Sati, David, Dave, Joel, Kalai, what everyone did, alright, was at one point, they let go of their comfort zone. At one point, they decided to make the biggest decision of their life. At one point, they took the biggest risk of their life of not achieving what they wanted to achieve. But they just didn't give up. They took the risk. They stayed awake at night. Alright? And they built powerful organizations. So get rid of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Take the leap of faith. Take whatever risk you have to take. Give 100% to building your business. Focus on rule 3, the most important mantra in network marketing. Alright? Listen to your uplines. Don't you dare switch off. Stay switched on. And remember, any form of greatness ultimately requires great sacrifice, taking a great risk, and letting go completely of your comfort zone. Are you with me? So this is your chief saying I love you on my Insta live. And I will be meeting many of you in Istanbul, Turkey. And I'll see many of you in Dubai before I go back home to Malaysia. Alright, so this is my final trip of the year, which I want to meet everyone, say hello to everyone, and chill out with everyone, you understand? Alright, because we're not only building a team, we're also building a family. So get out of your comfort zone, guys. And I'm not talking the comfort zone you think you are in. Alright, maybe you need to ask somebody or have the humility to ask somebody, what is my comfort zone? Am I still stuck in my comfort zone? Do you see me as still in my comfort zone? You understand? Ask some people. Maybe you get some honest answers. So this is your chief saying, I love you. 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 Love you so much. Alright? And I hope to see you very soon. But before I see you, get out of your comfort zone. Love you guys.